Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in Southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltalon.com. Again, that's selltalon.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with the tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
Calling all families. The Marana Pumpkin Patch is your ticket to fall fun for everyone. From toddlers to grandparents. We've got it all. Jumping pillows, a diesel train, a super slide, and more. Kids will love our farm animals, while adults will love our famous corn maze. And don't forget our 70-acre pumpkin patch from Post Farms. Marana Pumpkin Patch, where families make unforgettable fall memories. Tickets available now at maranapumpkinpatch.com.
The following is a Live the Dream Media production.
Good morning, Marana and Tucson and Clint and Raul
Marana.
And everybody that's here. And the guys that are on top of the roof right now putting in our 2 new UAC units that are up there. Yeah, that is a blessing that we have been talking about.
Hey, can I just riff real quick?
Yeah.
You all know the she shed story.
Yeah.
But this is the result that's positive.
Yeah, so we go back, what was it, July.
July, around the 4th.
Yeah, in July, early July.
I think it was on a Sunday. I do remember that. So it was probably Sunday following
July
the 4th.
14th or 15th, I remember now, because I just got back from Seattle. We just got back from Seattle. We went to Seattle after that. Yep.
I thought you were, okay.
Yep, the tornado warning. Yeah.
We got hammered by a shed at Lowell's. Act of God.
Yeah.
But you know what it did? It damaged a lot of air conditioners in our plaza. And we are the recipient of 3 new air conditioners, not bought at Lowell's, by the way.
Right? I had somebody ask a question the other day for you. Sorry about that. The question was, why did you drive in that?
That was what my wife actually asked me.
We're not trying to change blame on anything, right? No. That shouldn't have happened.
Well, you know what was happening to answer that question?
Someone was like, "Why the hell was he driving in that?"
Well, the reason why I drove in it, where I was at, I didn't feel was any safer than trying to get out of it because the windows were rocking.
So you legit this thing thought the building was going to fall apart or what?
I thought it was a possibility.
Yeah. I thought my house was gonna. I thought
the windows were rocking. The stuff was blowing in this parking lot.
Yeah,
we've got a roofing company right behind us here. Mm-hmm. That stuff was blowing through the parking lot.
Yeah,
my wife kind of wanted to shelter in place, but it was like we almost can't.
Right.
And you saw the damage.
Yeah.
You took video of it afterwards, and there was a lot of damage in this plaza.
If you want to go see the video, go to local Marana on Instagram and check out the reels and look for the one that says tornado or microburst.
It was crazy.
Yeah, which it was verified it was a microburst. It was not a tornado that day. But yeah.
But if you hear hammering, we got a new one in the bakery yesterday. Mm-hmm. That was a total surprise.
Yeah.
But we're getting 2 new ones on our unit here at Live the Dream Media and top the other place.
Yeah, energy efficient.
So $1,000 damage maybe to my car, maybe.
Yeah.
It's cosmetic. There's not even dents, a few color stains, but 3 brand new air conditioners. So I figure I'm ahead like 40 grand.
Easy. My house.
That doesn't give Lowe's a pass, by the way.
Yeah. My house sustained a couple $1,000s in damage from that. There's some I probably don't even know about still. I did a drone fly over the roof, and I can tell there's some hail damage that I can live with, but I'm like, that's probably not going to pan out.
Okay, let's talk about the weather today.
Okay, the weather, 74 degrees right now outside. Okay, the humidity is 29%. Winds out of the south at 8 miles an hour. Here's the best part about it. We've got the 70s coming this weekend, guys.
Yeah.
I know. It's been hot.
Yeah.
It's been hot. And, I was talking with the folks over at the pumpkin patch, and they know it's been hot, but they're ready for you guys to come and visit this weekend. Go have fun, enjoy the beautiful weather, get some really good pumpkins to get carved and ready for your festivities, and just have a good time. Hit their big slide and all the other cool stuff they got going on over there. Make sure you get out to the pumpkin patch this weekend and just have a great time.
They've only got 2 more weekends. This weekend and next weekend's the last, right? As far as weekends go.
Yeah. Yeah, just get out there and have fun.
That's awesome.
That's just one thing that you gotta take advantage of it. That's the event.
Okay, here's the old man in me though.
Okay,
because we went from 100 to 70s.
Are you coming in with a pessimistic attitude right now?
Where's my 80s?
No.
Come on.
I think we're going to be in the 80s Friday.
Yeah, we need more 85s. And anybody that doesn't live in the desert, you go 85. That's kind of hot. No.
Should we put the 80s on our radio station?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, maybe on Friday because it's going to be the 80s. Maybe we'll run all 80 songs on there.
Hey, if you haven't downloaded the app, what are you waiting on?
Yeah, I don't know.
Live the Dream Media.
Yeah.
1,150 the last time I checked. That's great.
Yeah.
In 3 weeks.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
And that's without too much pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I see you in person, I'm pretty persistent about downloading that. But, come on.
Yeah.
There's some really cool stuff on there. I had someone tell me yesterday of some stuff they were listening through that.
Yeah.
And it's old stuff that we did.
Yeah. All the old stuff.
The Einstein story that I told when I was talking to Dave Lopez yesterday. Yeah. He's like, I was listening to that. And I'm like, wow, I don't even think we recorded. I think I recorded that in my old office, didn't I?
Yeah, I kept, we have the archive of a lot of the old early stuff in the beginnings of everything we were doing are on there.
Yeah.
And you can kind of search through. But the other great thing, too, is that we have a partnership with our subsidiary, This is Marana, which is a news entity here in northern or northwest Tucson and in Marana. It's integrated with the app. So if you go to the news section on there, there's some cool stories. We like to push a lot of positive stuff going on. So if you want to go hear about murder and chaos and all that, go to your usual legacy media guys. It's all they live on. But if you want to see some cool stuff, just check out thisismarana.com or look at the app. You'll have a good time. And then, of course, you just listen to music. And the best part is it's free.
It's free.
I keep telling everybody, how much does it cost? I'm like, it's free.
It's free.
Now, it works like the radio, right? You get to listen to what we're playing out of the studio. But you know what? There's other things to do in there.
And right now, it's about 99.9% ad-free.
Yes.
The only ad you get is through a podcast.
That will be changing a little bit in January because we got to pay the bills. But I want people to see it as an opportunity to get your business in front of an audience that's new, that other people haven't even tapped into yet, which is great. And I got to say, Clint, we have the backing of some really cool people who are excited about it.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
One other thing, if you want to start your own radio station, get a hold of David.
If you want an app, your own radio station,
we got some options available for you. Very, very. It won't cost you $700,000 for a radio tower. I know that.
Yeah. No, we're looking for at least 2 dedicated and committed new digital radio stations that we want to open out of Marana in particular. Our goal is to put Marana on the map even more.
Can I say that we're in early negotiations with a couple of people right now that are ready to do a radio station, more music oriented, but we're looking for other, hot topics, things that people might want to do.
Yeah. So, hey, where were you at this morning before you got here? You were all riled up when you got here. Where were you?
Yeah. We got up a little bit early. We went to the ribbon cutting for the new fries over at
where's the air horn
Farms.
out? We need the air horn for that.
Air horn. Saw our good friend Mayor Ed Honey over there. And as he said, it only took him 17 years.
Yeah.
Councilwoman Patty Cumberford was there. Councilman John Officer was there. Councilwoman Jackie Craig. Councilman-elect Patrick Kavanaugh, the town manager Terry Rosema, the Marana marching band, cheerleaders,
Nice.
all the execs from Fry's, from corporate right on down to and all the employees. It's a 123,000 square feet store.
That's what's up.
Hiring, I think there's 300 positions there. And we saw our buddy John from the Lemonade from OBC and pushing his stuff
Oh,
in.
nice. Okay.
John was the
Easy
first
Lemonade?
person. Yeah. John
okay.
the Lemonade guy.
All right, there you go.
John was there. A lot of law enforcement, fire department was represented there. Just a really, we were told not to tell anybody the time, right? That was the instructions that I was given. Don't tell anybody what time it is because they'll be overwhelmed. There were people starting to get in line at 4 o'clock this morning. And literally at 6:45, Tammy and I had to go around back of the building to find one parking place. And I mean, they were shoehorned in there.
Yeah, it was bad intel. I saw influencers posting about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Hey, you know what? More the merrier.
Hey, they're all standing in line to get their $30 gift certificate.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to win a free gift certificate every once in a while, just listen to our show. We do them randomly.
Yeah.
You can
We
get
got
yourself
some stuff right now.
Yeah, we do. We haven't given anything away in a while. The reason being is we've had a lot going on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, but we're getting ready to do that. Hey, with the fries, what was your biggest takeaway from the event today?
You know what? It's all about community. I really felt strong in this community. Again, 22. I don't even actually live in Marana. We all know. We've talked about that ad nauseum. But there was a good buzz there.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the new air conditioning being brought in, not purchased from Lowe's, by the way. You know, I saw our good friends at the Marana Food Bank that was there. But you asked me that, my initial takeaway was how community-oriented the town of Marana is, and that's really cool.
Yeah. They're getting it up there right now.
Yeah.
You can hear
Beautiful
it,
plaza.
Yeah.
You know, there's going to be a lot of auxiliary stores in there. I don't know specifically what there are, but there are probably going to be another 8, 10, 12
It's awesome.
stores in that plaza, maybe more than that.
It's fantastic. Hey, I just want to cover for the listeners. We did not plan on wearing the same exact thing today. It just kind of happened. So I just want everybody to know that we did not plan this, and but it looks cool. So
Wednesdays.
If you're looking for some gear of ours, you can go on our website and grab some.
I mentioned Marana Food Bank. I want to do one more. We'll do several, but the Marana Food Bank is still about 50, actually a little more than that, but 50. We're about 50,000 short in the purchase of the building. So, if anybody wants to write us a check today for $50,000, that'd be great. And if not, 500 is great, whatever you can afford. But we're for anybody that doesn't know, it's on Greer Road, and the Marana Food Bank is going to purchase the property from Marana Health Center at a very $220,000. I'll say the number. It's public information, which is a very solid figure for prices in that neighborhood. And we'll be able to broaden our resources a little bit, and without giving it away, Ed and I was out there, Ed Honey, with Raul and Sabian last week, and Ed's got some pretty good ideas about how to take that next level with the growth of it, involving some of our steel company people that build. So that's just on the drawing board. So I can't discuss that any further. But this is going to be a huge step for Marana to actually own their own property.
Right.
After all these years, 70 plus years of ORMA and all that, this is a huge step.
So in the 70 years, the Marana hasn't had its own physical food bank. It's just been kind of
where
outsourced.
we could go and find it and lease from and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and this is, for the first time in those 70 years, this is actually Marana.
Yeah.
Before it was, even in the beginning, I think it kind of was, until it got got consumed by a larger organization that was federally funded and stuff. And that did, at the end of the day, we know that didn't work out very well. Matter of fact, it was a real crappy ending to how that played out. And again, back to the relationships that we talk about with Ed Honey and Mayor Tom Murphy down in Saurita, and the combination of those people getting together and those people helping Marana, being neighbors, a community environment,
Right.
never missed a beat.
Yeah.
And we're serving about, I think the number was 900 families a month right now. That's a staggering number.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to go to a quick sponsorship break, but when we return, we are going to talk about leadership and the need for it and something that's going on. And then after that, we're going to bring on singer and songwriter Julissa Lopez onto the program again today.
Good deal.
So we'll catch you after sponsorship break. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltalon.com. Again, that's selltalon.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with the tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
Calling all families. The Marana Pumpkin Patch is your ticket to fall fun for everyone. From toddlers to grandparents, we've got it all. Jumping pillows, a diesel train, a super slide, and more. Kids will love our farm animals, while adults will love our famous corn maze. And don't forget our 70-acre pumpkin patch from Post Farms. Marana Pumpkin Patch, where families make unforgettable fall memories. Tickets available now at maranapumpkinpatch.com.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah. We're back.
You're not going to say it?
No. See, I know when I'm live.
Trying to set you up, my friend. My bad.
Although I got to tell you, yesterday, I didn't know what day it was. I completely spaced, and that never happened. I'm going to say not never, but that rarely ever happens to me.
Well, I'm going to be really nice to you and just say that it was just because you were so busy.
I did.
Not that you're old.
I was talking to somebody and then somebody else, and I said it was
Raul, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm like, no, it was
Sabian. Yeah,
and I'm like, well, if when am I going to see you again?
Yeah.
And he's like, Friday, and I'm thinking, Friday? Well, that's a long time away. Haven't you got anything to do here? Then I'm thinking, well, it's just Tuesday.
Yeah. Do you know who that guy is?
No, he's with.
Who are you? Oh, awesome! Nice to meet you. Sorry, there's somebody in here we weren't expecting. Julissa's father.
I think he's carrying the money.
The beautiful thing of being live, huh?
Yeah.
We're just like, well, sometimes we leave the door open.
Yeah.
And we don't want.
Yeah, people
some people
wander
just
in.
walk in. Sometimes we're like, "Come on in." So I wanted to talk about something
really cool,
leadership wise, right? So there's been a lot of talk about we need more leaders, and I did a show with Sarah Whaley, who's the assistant director at the Play and Learning Center here in Marana, Old Father in like Thornydale area, where Thornydale Elementary used to be, Old Father and Ina. It's close to here. And anyways, we were talking about leadership and coaches and how we need more volunteers in a lot of programs throughout the city and stuff like that. And lo and behold, we ended up having a meeting with the Oro Valley Church of the Nazarene and a gentleman named Jose who runs a leadership program from John Maxwell. And we have quickly gotten everything rolling. So what I want to say is, if you're looking to build your leadership skills, you're in industry, you're in corporate, you're an entrepreneur, you're working at a hospital and you're wanting to move up, or you're already in a leadership role, this event, January 23rd, you need to go and sign up for.
Go ahead and just mark it on your calendar.
Mark it on your calendar. We're going to start pushing out some more details coming soon. It's called Live to Lead by John Maxwell.
And it will be morning or to early afternoon. So mark all day.
Mark the whole day.
Mark the whole day of
January
23rd.
23rd. We always talk about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
We always talk about the new year, the new me. Well, if your New Year's resolution is focused on personal growth and leadership, this is going to be the event to go to. There hasn't been one like this in this area that I know of.
I don't think at all.
And this is going to be pretty groundbreaking.
With the John Maxwell, Live to Lead is Jose. That's his organization, but it's the Maxwell group. And if you don't know John Maxwell, again, shame on you. Go start doing your research.
Yeah,
this guy knows his stuff.
If you're going to be a leader, I recommend you read at least one of his books. One of my favorite is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and it changed my life. It really did. He's changed
got
my
videos.
whole perspective.
He's all over YouTube. He's everywhere. So if you do know John, start refreshing your memory about what he does and talks about.
Yeah.
But it's all about leadership. The guy really has got a handle on it. And he has taught everywhere from West Point to the military to the Fortune 500 companies. He's like the big dog.
Yeah. And
he will not be there in person, just so you know, but his fee to start showing up is $200,000.
Oh, that's it.
And so we're going to charge you a little less than $200,000. But what an honor to be invited into this with the Oro Valley Church of the Nazarene and the John Maxwell Institute and live to lead with Jose. We consider that a privilege.
Yeah,
and an honor.
So I would consider myself a younger professional, right? And I want to talk to all the other ones out there that if you have been thinking about doing something like this, like moving up and being a leader. And I just want to reiterate, you don't need to have a title to be a leader, okay? You can be a leader at any capacity, at anywhere you are with what you're doing, okay? If you're wanting to do something like this, I'm telling my cohort now, this is your sign. Make it happen.
I'm going to echo what you just said. I'm going to be real brief, but I've used this analogy numerous times. In the late 20th century, I would make the argument that the two greatest world leaders were two women. One was a nun, talking about Mother Teresa, and the other was a divorced mother of two. I'm talking about Princess Di. When Mother Teresa or Princess Di said or did anything, everybody paid attention. They didn't really have titles. They didn't have any money to speak of personally, and yet they were two of the most impactful leaders of the late 20th century, for sure.
Right.
So again, I don't think you have to have a title to be a leader. And so I said this off camera, we were talking about a little bit ago. Our education system in our world is not really interested in training leaders because that's outside the box thinkers. And there is only a handful of people. I don't think you're born a leader. I think you're developed into leadership. Military does a good job of it. There's other organizations that are pretty rigid that does a pretty good job of it. But by and large, our education system, and here we are back to education again, they're not creating leaders. They're creating followers. Let's just keep, ticking it off and make sure you can pass the test that everybody else pass.
Yeah. When Dr. Streeter comes in next week from the superintendent at Marana Unified School District, we're going to talk about some statistics in regards to degrees and everything and how saturated all that stuff is. It's really eye-opening stuff. Yeah. And when you talk about the leadership thing, there's a shortage. That's why we have the shortage.
I think that's part of the reason why we have a lot of problems is we got a lot of people that are just wandering around with no leadership. Most people want to follow leadership, but if you've got a void in leadership, where are you going to go? And you're just wandering around lost,
And at its core, it's not rocket science leadership. You're not gonna be blown away by information that comes to you where you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I was missing it this whole time. You know what the key is, Clinton? You can agree to this. It's listening.
Absolutely.
That is the biggest key to being a good leader is listening to the people around you.
Well,
I just don't understand think about all the people we talk to on a daily basis, or we see all the political scape right now. Is there any listening going on, or is it just a bunch of yelling?
No, yelling, pointing, finger pointing. Here's a John Maxwell. The growth and development of people is the highest calling of a leader. Mm-hmm. The growth and development of people is the highest calling of a leader.
Not yourself.
Yeah. Not screaming, not hollering, not dictating. Growing the people around you, developing the people around you. Tammy and I were having a conversation this morning on the way in about in our world.
Yeah.
And I was reminding her as she brings new people into the top Copper Creek Cookies, as we bring new people into Live the Dream Media, our job is pretty simple. Help them become better.
Right.
That's what a real leader does.
Yeah.
And they do it through actions, not words, by the way.
Preach. Hey, one thing I want to talk to you before you go, okay? There's a lot of good things going on in Marana. We got the new grocery store. We've got really cool, exciting stuff inside of the school district that's going on that Dr. Streeter is going to talk about next week. But one thing, I want to flex this because I am an alumni. I'm a Tiger. Go Tigers, okay?
I know where you're going.
Okay, the Marana High School football and flag football programs are #1 in the state of Arizona right now. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so
some good stuff going on out there.
Yeah, no, and Coach Stewart.
Great leadership.
Yeah. Again, that's where I was going to go. You know what's funny is we're sitting here talking about Coach Stewart. Him and I were exchanging messages the other day, and I'm going to go through a couple of them. And we were talking about winners. And I sent him it, and he's like, "You know what, David? I'm going to share this with the boys." Yeah. He calls them the boys.
He calls them the boys.
He's like, I'm gonna share this with the boys. So
he's one of my favorite people.
So
somebody said to me the other day, "Man, you got a lot of favorite people." And I'm like, "Yeah, ain't that cool?"
All right, a couple of them. There's 6 key points to being a winner, and I'm just going to go over 3 real quick. First one, focus on the process, not just the results. Winners don't obsess over outcomes. They focus on the steps that get them there.
Process.
The journey is where growth happens. And then number 2, embrace the struggle. The part nobody wants to do, right? Nobody wants to sweat.
I'm out.
You know, I heard the saying from somebody the other day, everybody wants the view, nobody wants the climb.
Yeah.
Right? So winners don't shy away from challenges or discomfort. They know that growth happens in the tough moments. When others quit or back down, winners lean in.
Amen.
And then the last one I'll go with, so you guys should go check this out. It's probably on my story on Instagram. Adapt and adjust. Winners are flexible. They don't stick to a rigid plan when things change. They adapt. Whether it's a new strategy, an unexpected challenge, or setbacks, winners adjust and keep moving forward. Right?
Amen. Preach, brother.
Again, rocket science? No. Meaningful instructions?
Yeah. Hey, not to get crazy, but the rocket science, there's some great leadership in that industry.
Oh, yeah.
And you see that rocket that SpaceX launched the other day?
Blown away.
And then retracted it?
Yeah.
They captured it?
Yeah.
That's, you know what? That's a visionary with great leadership. He's not doing that by himself. He's got thousands of people that have bought into the concept. That's great leadership.
And I bet you he's heard the word, "No, you can't do that." a couple times and still went.
You know what? When I hear that, I know I'm close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you can't do that. Yeah, well, we're going to try anyway.
All right, let's go to break so we get Julissa on here. It's up.
Come on.
She's up to talk about a show and some stuff going on here in the future. So we're going to make that happen. Clint.
Great morning, dude.
It was awesome. Glad you went to that event.
Yeah, it was fun.
It's always good seeing you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, let's go ahead and go to break, and we'll be right back. Thanks, Raul.
Hi, I'm Alan Murdoch. For the past 20 years, I've been buying, fixing, and selling properties right here in southern Arizona. And I want to buy your property. Whether it's a house, apartment, commercial building, or vacant land, regardless of the condition or the situation, I want to talk to you. When you sell to me, I pay cash and it's hassle-free. No repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. If you have a property you don't want to deal with and you want a quick solution, call, text, or visit selltalon.com. Again, that's selltalon.com.
Discover the power of 88 Crime, where your anonymous tips are rewarded with cash. When you call in anonymously with a tip, you are given a code. With the code and a password, you can walk into a bank and redeem your reward anonymously. If your anonymous tip results in a felony arrest, you can claim up to $2,500 cash reward. Let's stop the silence on crime and strive for a safer community. For more information, please visit 88crime.org or call 88crime.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
We can print anything on our soft vanilla logo cookies. We deliver them and other sweet treats locally. We are located at 4249 West Ina Road, Suite 121. Call us 520-300-1131. We bake smiles.
Copper Creek Cookies, Copper Creek Cookies, coppercreekcookies.net.
Calling all families. The Marana Pumpkin Patch is your ticket to fall fun for everyone. From toddlers to grandparents, we've got it all. Jumping pillows, a diesel train, a super slide, and more. Kids will love our farm animals, while adults will love our famous corn maze. And don't forget our 70-acre pumpkin patch from Post Farms. Marana Pumpkin Patch, where families make unforgettable fall memories. Tickets available now at maranapumpkinpatch.com.
And we are back from our sponsorship break. Thank you guys for sponsoring our local Marana podcast and many others. And you might be watching this on the Live the Dream Media channel too, which is our parent company for everything. And we are excited to have Julissa Lopez back. She's been on, I think this is her third time that she's been on. The reason we bring her on the program is we see her as one of the emerging and growing artists in the area, as far as talent and work ethic, character, a bunch of different reasons. But also she's been listening to us for a long time, and she's taken it upon herself to ask to come on the show several times, and every time she's had a lot to share with us, growth in her music career and other things. So we're excited to have you back. How are you?
Hi. Stop. I can't get. That's awesome. The
it's pretty
screen.
Cool, huh?
I love the screen so much. Oh my god. Hi guys. Well, like David said, my name is Julissa Lopez. It's great to be back. And yeah, I remember the first time I saw you guys on Instagram. I was like, oh my god, I really want to be on the podcast. And then you made a post saying, if you want to be on the podcast, send us a message. I was like, oh my god, I could be on the podcast. And let's message you the message. I was like, oh my god, I'm here now. And then hold on, I got a cough. Okay, sorry, we're back. I just have so much to tell you. And like you said, I feel like you seen it the most, from the day when I came here. I was nothing was going on. Mm-hmm. And then now I'm here. I have my manager over there. I have a manager now. What the heck?
There you go. I know. I was like, who is that?
Yeah, they were freaking out because they just saw him sitting down and I was over there somewhere else. And they're like, who is that? Hello? And then, I came on here, it's been 2 months already? Tomorrow's going to be 2 months since I last came on here. And so much has happened. Oh my God, it's crazy. And I was here 8 weeks ago.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for switching the date for us too. Mm-hmm. I know there was a little bit of switch back and forth with some scheduling, but thanks for making it work.
No, yeah, I'm glad. It was actually earlier. I was like, yes, I have time to talk about some certain things. I have my little note card here to discuss some things that I want to talk about.
What you got?
Too much.
Okay.
Too much, but it's a lot. I love being busy. It's a lot. But first things first, there was a Chicano Vibes Festival that I will be singing at, and I'm really excited about that. It looks like this.
You want to zoom in? Here, hold it up. We'll zoom in on it.
Oh, you can zoom in?
Got that wrong? Yeah, zoom in on that. Show them the flyer.
What camera?
Oh, this one right here. There you go. When is that?
This is the 26th and 27th, but I will be performing and singing on the 27th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I mentioned last time you were like, who is your artist that you want to perform or sing or gives you inspiration, to be on the stage and stuff? And I said Jessie Reyes because she's always vibing on stage. Mm-hmm. And this is my chance to actually put that into work and dance on stage. So this is the first time I'm going to be dancing and singing. And I'm kind of scared because I run out of breath really fast.
Yeah.
And I'm just oh, but it's a new thing. I'm going to get used to it. But yeah, this is a really big thing.
Yeah.
And I'm just really excited to be a part of that. Shout out Ari. She's, running the festival. And she also owns the TUC brand. Are you familiar with the brand, the TUC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to buy stuff back in the day. They're over at the Annex now, right? Or somewhere over there. They used to be in the mall. Are they still in the mall?
I think they were.
Yeah.
I thought they were on the mall too. I think they still are. Tucson Mall?
Yeah, maybe.
Was it Tucson Mall?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I remember them being
Don't
on the
listen to me.
mall
I'm bad info.
But yeah, shout out Ari for having me perform there, and I'm really excited. It's my first festival. I'm really excited to perform. I can't wait. I just really can't wait.
Are you going to be like at an evening time slot? Or?
I'm gonna be as far as I know, I'm going on at 6 p.m.
Oh, perfect. So you're gonna have some lights and some cool stuff going on.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully it's dark and there's lights going on. But sound check is like at 9 a.m. So I'll figure that out when that time comes. But
where is this happening at?
Oh, that is happening. It's right here, 267 South Avenida. Oh my God, I can't.
Avenida del
Convento.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like almost outside of downtown. It's like a little desert area.
Okay.
You can't miss it. The stage is like to the sky.
Oh, they got it. Oh, this is big stage. Okay,
Yeah,
look at you.
It's a big stage.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited about the stage. When I first saw it, I freaked out because like it's such a high stage. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sorry for all the noise. They're putting brand new AC units in our building today.
I was wondering where that sound was coming from.
We were like, we're just gonna do the shows anyways today.
Yeah.
You know, you talking about stage presence stuff. If you get a chance, you ever heard of 21 Pilots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Have you seen how hard those guys exercise?
No.
They're animals. I know you would never think so, right? I had no idea. So I saw a couple videos of them doing their cardio workouts.
They do cardio
They
workouts?
run and run and run.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and when they eat, and they eat pretty good too. One of the things I saw in the video, they were talking about the importance of their, especially the singer, the cardio for what he does with his voice. Mm-hmm. So he actually physically trains to be a professional on the stage.
Oh, wow.
Which is like, I mean, I know a lot of them do. I'm sure they do, but like you don't see that a lot in the music scene, right? Like I think back to stuff that I was involved in, and you didn't really see like people taking care of themselves to have that, because you were talking about like getting winded and stuff, and like I was like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how he counters that, is he just goes and runs and runs and runs.
Wow.
Like on treadmills out in the neighborhoods. And the amount he was doing, I was just like, nah, I'm good. I couldn't do that.
No, yeah, I've been doing a lot of research since this is my first time performing and dancing. I've been doing a lot of research on how to breathe correctly and all that stuff. And I was looking at like videos too. And there's a video of Miley Cyrus. I think she was preparing for like the Super Bowl or something like that. I don't remember. But she was on a treadmill running and singing.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so cool. So what I've been doing lately is like running in my bathroom in place, like, and singing. Or sometimes I would go to the park, walk my dog, and sing at the same time to get used to, you know, my heart beating and, you know, like running out of breath and like, you know, the heart racing and all that stuff, and singing at the same time. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine because you've already been doing some shows. Yeah. Right, this isn't like your first one. You were doing some at some other venues in town, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was mostly at Groundworks. I did one at Sky Bar. Then I did one at BCC. Yeah, BCC. Not BBC. It's BCC here in Tucson. But yeah, I always get nervous every time though. I always get nervous. You know, it's just like you know you're about to go on stage, and just like the little butterflies. I always get nervous and stuff.
Same. I get nervous before these shows. We all do. I think everybody in the studio does, especially Raul, because he has like a million buttons to push while he's in the.
Oh yeah. I've been freaking out.
I still, even in there, I'm like, man, I hope something doesn't go wrong. But you know, for like the younger people getting into music and thinking about it, how did you get a spot on this show? Like on not on our show, but the show coming up, the festival. How did you get in on that? Like, break it down how it happened. Was it relationships? Was it networking? Was it somebody saw you perform? What's going on? How did you do that?
So basically, I believe it was after I got off this podcast, I got on Threads, I believe. And I just kept posting consistently. And then my manager saw me on Instagram as like a suggestion. And he was like, oh, who's this? And then he clicked my profile, he messaged me. He was like, hey, you know, I used to be a promoter, and I'm looking to promote again. And like, we talked on the phone. And this is all like in the 2-month span of like after I got done with this podcast. And basically, he told Ari, the one that's running the festival here, about me, and she's like, oh, I know her already. I was like, well, how do you know me? And then yeah, apparently some rappers know me that told Ari too about me. So like it's just like word of mouth, but also like contacting the correct people.
Right. Right.
And getting yourself out there, most importantly. That's where it all starts, is getting yourself out there.
Yeah. So we had somebody on yesterday, and she talked about, so she has a very successful business, and she talked about you can't just do social media. You have to go out and talk to people and do things. So you contribute the movement on that with social media, but also going out there and talking to people and building a reputation.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad at that. I'm mostly just like social media, and then constantly posting myself and promoting online. But when it comes to in person, I had like a lot of trouble with that. But then, I met my manager, and then, he really, really, really helped me out with that, because, he's been in like the promoting and the music business for a while, especially here in Tucson with the local rappers that he has worked with in the past. And so, he has like the connects and like the people to talk to and all that stuff in the venues. And so I just really needed help with that. And I remember before I got that phone call from him, I remember I prayed to God. I was like, God, I always pray to God,
God's
every
good,
night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I always like say 5 things I'm grateful for, and then I pray for my loved ones, and then I pray for myself and the things that I want, And so I remember that night I prayed to God. I was like, God, if this is for me, like, give me the opportunity so I can, use them. And then like the next day, like, he found me, my manager. And then so on, this past 8 weeks, oh my gosh, so much has happened. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. I guess it was like, it's all part of God's plan, I like to say. And I don't know, I want to like thank God and everything like that, because I don't know, I just feel like it's happening now, and it's great. It's a great feeling,
Yeah. God's timing's interesting, huh?
Yeah, really interesting.
We always want something to happen, right away or early, but it's just it's interesting how the timing works, and it kind of really opens your eyes. Like, there's something else going on around here, not just me, and So what else you got going on here?
I have. Also, I wanted to give you this thing right here.
What's that?
It's my business card
and
nice. A sticker and a Mexican candy.
Oh my gosh, that's my weakness.
There you go.
Okay.
I made a bunch of those. You made like little business cards for me that I've never ever done that in my life. Like I have stickers on myself, business cards on myself. I'm like, why am I seeing myself everywhere?
It's really cool. You did a photo shoot too?
Yeah, I did a photo shoot.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
My friend Maya shot those photos right there. And like I said, like I didn't have that stuff 8 weeks ago when I was on this podcast, and before that I have business cards now with my face on it and stickers. What?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. So that's also a new thing. And then one of the other things is just it's just like little stuff here and there. A bunch of there's a thing called Hits 100 AZ, and that is happening November 9th, but that's in Mesa, Arizona. They contacted me to perform there. It is like a artist convention where you on the panel you talk about your music and yourself, and after you're done talking on the panel,
there you are.
There I am.
Did you know you'd be on the homepage?
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Yeah, come meet Julissa on November 9th. You're featured. Okay.
That's actually my first time seeing that. I saw it on the Instagram page, but not their website.
No, you're on the homepage of their website.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's it. And so basically, I'm going to be on this big panel answering questions. And after that, I'll be performing, I think, like 8 songs.
Okay.
And so that's another really big thing coming up November 9th. And I'm really excited about that.
That's really, really cool. Well, congrats on all this stuff. This is incredible. So there's something I want to ask you. So I was just telling you, we have an online radio app now.
Yes.
So,
the app. Yes.
Yeah. So part of our business plan was always, in the broadcasting element was to, build the density of our shows and have stuff going on and then build an app that we could play music on. And we got licensed through BMI to play all kinds of stuff, out of Nashville. And, Well, we're up and running, so we're actually a little early on running. So we're gonna go into full swing around January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have like talk shows in the morning from 6 to 9, and then some other podcasters are gonna come in and do their shows. So they'll be in here doing their podcasting on social media, but everything is gonna happen here on the app as well. So first off, listeners, again, I gotta remind you, go download the Live the Dream Media app, check it out. But what we want to do is, and we'll talk with the manager as well, is we want to get one of your songs into rotation on the app. And I had asked you about it on Instagram. So we want to make that happen, make sure we're good. And then we will let you know when that starts going into rotation so you can get some folks to download the app. And what we're wanting to do too, and this is a result of your efforts too, of you being here and being part of what we're doing, is we want to build like a local likes playlist to put together to put into rotation too of other artists that are in the area. And we are going to be letting you pick the first 10.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So what'll happen is, like, once we have this launched and ready to go, we're going to be consulting with you on artists that you think should be on that playlist with you.
Wow. Like a local, like an Arizona like artist, like page, not page, but playlist? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And the cool thing is the way everything that we're set up through the internet radio and everything is all music that is, it has to be on Spotify. It can't just be like something, it has to be available on Spotify and stuff like that. And you'll get your stream credits too. So you'll be, you're not, it's not just for free. So you'll be getting your stream credits too. So yeah, pretty cool, huh?
Stop.
Yeah. You know, everything has changed, right? Like the whole system. And we got together with some app developers and this internet radio broadcasting thing that we've been building. And we were like, hey, how do we do it where we're legal and the artists are getting paid for their streams that are coming through on our programming?
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, this is how we do it. So we have it. So we just need to make sure that we get some local stuff noticed as well. We've been playing, you know, your big country hits and stuff like that in our music. The cool thing is our music changes every once in a while. We do like just specials. We're gonna do like a spooky playlist thing, you know, coming up in Halloween, but we want to have the local thing with you. So we'll be coordinating on that together.
Oh, wow.
So people are gonna need to reach out and reach out to us, but also you, and say, hey, I want to be on there. The reason we're doing that is we're hoping we can build a good core of local artists that can collaborate and do some cool stuff together.
What?
Yeah. So
I'm
surprise.
Can I download the app right now?
You sure can.
Okay.
Yeah. You can just go on your phone. You can go on your Apple iOS, go to the App Store. Same with Google. It's available on Google and Apple.
Oh, wow.
We currently have 1,150 listeners on the app. Yeah.
That is amazing. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So much has changed since like the first time I've gone on this show till now.
Oh,
like,
believe me, yeah.
With me. Wow, like, oh my God. We're like growing at the same time.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you remember the first time you came in here, how it was like kind of janky?
Yeah, well, it was still amazing to me because I've never been in that type of environment. It was still amazing.
Yeah, it was so much different. Yeah, no, it was the building pieces, the things that we were doing together, and look at us. It's kind of cool to see us all now, you know, and I'm hoping that over the next like 10 years, we still do podcasts and do updates, even if you're famous. Just try to.
I'm always gonna come back. I want to come back. I am.
Yeah.
I swear I am.
Yeah.
Like, that is crazy. Speaking of like podcasts and like radio shows and all that stuff, my songs in general have been usually played on KXCI. Have you heard?
Yeah,
KXCI?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
They've been played on there, but recently one of my songs caught the attention of a radio host over there, and oh my God, she's gonna be so mad at me. But I think it was like, where was it? It was in Phoenix.
Nice.
Phoenix? It was in Phoenix. What was the radio show called again? It was Mo. 93.3 Mo. She found me on Threads, and she like I said, like, you gotta like market yourself every day because you never know who is like listening or who is tuning in. And someone that, you know, has a radio station, you know, over there, Mo, she found me on Threads. She's like, oh, let me check her out. I like her. She put me on.
Nice.
And I was like, what? You know, like, it's just crazy how like everything falls into place, you know?
Yeah.
And I just really like how that happens, you know?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, you know, radio's changing. The cost of towers and stuff is really expensive. So like a lot of people are starting to build these internet things because the cool thing is like they, you know, the app we have too, this is nationwide.
Oh.
So it's not like everybody in the US can hear you.
That's
like
scary.
depending where we market the app.
That's awesome.
Right. So whatever audience we're going to target, like I know we're going to be going on the East Coast and stuff like that. So instead of having a tower that you're limited to, just like your area here, it's going to be everywhere, which will be really, really cool.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Not to knock radio. I like radio, but things are changing. I know AM radio is going to be disappearing from vehicles really soon, starting this year. So like even that, like I'm going to be able to find that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, that's really cool. No, I think you're going to continue to get busy, and it's good that you have a manager because your time is going to become very, very important. And that's going to be the biggest asset you have is your time.
Definitely.
You might be experiencing it already, huh?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, time travel is also coming into play too. A bunch of podcasts in LA are reaching out to me. We're reaching out to them, and it's really exciting because I'm starting to travel due to my music and stuff, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah,
it's really exciting. And there's another thing I wanted to mention. I don't know. There's just so much stuff to talk about. I don't know where to begin. But a lot of travel's coming into play. Like I couldn't say that 8 weeks ago. But now I can, which is weird. Like, it's only been 2 months, and so much stuff has changed. I just can't believe it. I just really wanted to let you know and tell everyone that, like, oh my gosh, like, it's only going up from here, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I still want to do a live stream, small performance here.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot. I was just waiting on you, like, just to let me know, like, if if it's in the works and stuff and all like that.
We just got to pick a date. So think about a date you want to do. We'll figure out the instrumental part of it and all that. But yeah, essentially you would just come in and hang out and
for sure.
We'd do some cool lighting and stuff and just run a set live.
Oh, wow.
Have your people join in and
that would be so cool. I'm so down.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I did want to mention I'm actually steering away from Band Lab. I'm actually going to be doing an album. Studio recorded album now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're moving away from the phone recordings.
Yeah.
Which were great. I mean, I don't. But you're going to go into an actual studio now.
Yes.
That's huge.
I'm going to, I believe, Zona Zero.
Okay.
I'm going to be going there to record my album. And yeah, it's crazy. I've never recorded an album before. It's always been my phone or EPs and stuff. So that is something that's new. And the album should be like done by next year because we're barely starting it, you know? So that I'm really excited about. It's
crazy. Really cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Keep us posted. We'll help promote that for sure.
Thank you.
Get people listening to that. That's really cool. What else you got?
Let me see here. Just a bunch of podcasts coming up soon. But I've been getting a lot of emails. That's why I've been getting a lot of emails. Someone from the UK, an A&R person from the UK emailed me. They're called like Liberty Music PR. Yeah. It's about promoting and stuff. Someone from the UK found Delulu. I was like, what? For the UK, they listened to my song Delulu way over there. And they're like interested in like, you know, helping promote like either my album or like whatever, the Delulu or whatever single I want to get out there more. But like people, the fact like someone from the UK heard my song. It's just like, I don't know. It's just so crazy. So that's another thing. Like people are starting to email me about like product endorsement, like deals and stuff too. Yeah. I remember this one company emailed me about like a hair product, and the pay was really good. I'm like, okay, well, hold on, we gotta like talk about it and stuff. But like people are starting to like email me now.
That's really cool. Yeah, it's a creator market. It's a creator world. You know, us as a company, we've started using creators for like local creators for certain projects. Like when a restaurant opens, we'll hire them and other stuff. We're going to be using some for our app too. Maybe we'll send you something to help us promote the app. Oh yeah, which would be really cool.
I would love to promote the app. I love apps. Yeah, I'm so excited you guys are having an app. That's so amazing. Yeah, I like that a lot.
So we'll get with your manager and figure that out. You know, you're going to start getting a lot of stuff come through. So it's good you have a manager because, you know, I think the one thing too, just from the music world and how it changed is you don't necessarily need a label these days. You know what I mean? Like if you listen to a lot of people, those label deals are very, very interesting. I've seen some of them drawn out. And I've watched a couple documentaries on it, and you look at the world nowadays. I mean, if you're getting something huge, you got it. I mean, there's different, but like smaller ones and stuff, it's really the way the market has changed is really interesting. So it's good to have somebody in your corner for all that stuff because you can do a lot on your own.
Oh, yeah.
And you're already doing it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So that's really, really cool. But hey, it's been really good having you here with us and joining us for our last bit here on the podcast. Is there anything else you want to say to the listeners other than go listen to your music now?
Go listen to my music now. It's on all music streaming platforms. My name is Julissa Lopez, and yeah, I'm from Tucson, Arizona. Spread the word that there's a little pop singer here. So spread the word and listen to my music. And thank you so much for having me again.
Always,
I really appreciate it.
Always. And make sure you make it out to the Chicano Vibes Festival, Saturday, October 26th. All right?
And Sunday, 27th.
And Sunday, the 27th. When does it start? What time does it start?
What time does it start?
Does it say on the flyer?
I don't know.
We'll say, let's be happy and have it at 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah. I'm going in at 6 on Sunday, though.
Yeah, and let's shout out the sponsors on that. I see the Tucson Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, 97.5 The Vibe, and Rio Nuevo. That's really cool. It's a big deal. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm
you
really,
so
really
much.
happy for you. We, as an organization, are really, really happy for you.
Thank you.
And we like watching you grow and all this stuff. It's really cool.
Thank
All
you.
right, everybody. If you're listening on Facebook or watching on Facebook and Instagram, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. But also, we would love if you went and downloaded our app today. You're going to be hearing it over and over and over again until we have 100,000 listeners on there. Let's just make it happen. We appreciate it. We need it. We need something new. All right. Have a good one, guys.